Everyone. It's the evening before the colectomy with ileostomy. Tonight I'm doing the prep. So the prep kind of consists of drinking around 64 ounces of around 200 grams of laxatives. It's pretty awful, but I've done it before with plenty of colonoscopy, so it's nothing new. I'm also taking some oral laxatives, just pill form. I have some anti-nausea pills as well as some antibiotics. So I've stopped eating last night around 9 o'clock, and I can't eat anything. Well, shoot, I won't be going into surgery until probably around 12 tomorrow. I'll be a little hungry, but I think all of these laxatives will make me just kind of sick enough that I won't have to worry too much about being hungry. Along with the laxative and stuff like that that I'm doing tonight, I'm also just educating myself just a little bit more on ostomies. Here's just like a practice guide that I'm using. And then the wound and ostomy nurse, she sent me along with, this is probably the pouch I'll be going home with. And then I've also got other products right here. These are just for like samples. I'm just trying to practice as much as I can until surgery. But I'm gonna have plenty of practice too with the ostomy nurses. Probably the day after surgery. So just keep watching. So needless to say, I guess I'm pretty anxious for the surgery. I have been living with this disease for 6 years, failed the medications, including the biologics, had lots of procedures before, mostly just all actually scopes, colonoscopies, and flexible sigmoidoscopies. I'm ready to kind of start a new chapter of my life, especially with Rebecca being pregnant. I felt like this kind of made it just the perfect idea to have the surgery now before we have a baby, and I can pour all my attention and everything like that to the baby instead of worrying about my own diseases. So that was probably one of the biggest motivating factors for me, besides just general health and well-being. My GI doctor in Utah and the colorectal surgeon said it's inevitable, so it seemed like it was the best idea at the time. And so we're a little nervous, but I feel very fortunate to be able to choose my doctor, choose when I'm going to do the surgery, and be as healthy as I can before the surgery. Luckily, I'm off of all steroids right now. I feel like that's a very good sign too. Today, I met with the wound nurses and wound and ostomy nurse, and she was just fantastic. And I feel like that really helped. My dad is with us. That really helped my dad and Rebecca kind of just feel a little bit more comfortable that people have these, and it shouldn't be something that we dread. And then other than that, she did mark, I have right there is where the stoma site will be. So she made me get into a bunch of different positions, kind of leaning forward and making sure I didn't have any creases. So it was just like a good site for the surgeon. And we asked a couple questions, and she was just really nice. So other than that, yeah, nervous but excited for this new chapter. I'll just keep you guys updated. Hey everyone, it's a day and a half after the colectomy with ileostomy. I'm sorry I've been out of the loop for a while. My pain and dizziness, nausea were pretty bad yesterday, so I think we've found a better plan. I think right now I've got a lot of pain, but it's more
gas from the surgery. They pump your body full of gas, so I've got pain just pretty much all over my torso. Rebecca's been a trooper. She's been here the whole time. Hopefully she can go home and get a shower in and then come back out in a little while. The surgeon said that the colon was pretty pale and just was sick, and it was time for that to come out. So I think the first day I was kind of like coping with that and saying, oh man, I wonder if this was the right choice, because I was in such bad pain. And just hearing that from the surgeon was good to hear, that is just gonna need to come out. Other than that, yesterday I only was able to go on a couple walks, mostly to the bathroom. I was able to, finally able to pee, because the catheter kind of messes up things, so I've been able to pee a little bit better. The ostomy has mostly blood in it, which is pretty typical after surgery. I think today is a little bit of a better day. I'll just keep you guys posted. Everyone, it's day 5 after surgery. I was planning on going home yesterday, but I did have a higher dose of Dilaudid, which just crushed me. I don't think I do very well with pain meds, which is probably a good thing. So the plan is going home today. I'll stay in the Salt Lake City area for a few more days until I feel good to go home. And then my nurses have been just telling me that I am doing well with managing my ostomy and writing down all the urine and stool output. So they said I'm at a higher level than most of the patients, so that's really reassuring to hear, because I've been kind of feeling bad for myself that I haven't been doing very well. And emotions are still a little high. I think yesterday felt good, being able to deal with my own ostomy. I felt like a little bit more in control of things. So going home today is a really good sign. Thanks. Hey everyone, it's day 6 after surgery. I am having a little bit more pain today, which I am thinking it's because I changed those pain pills at the last minute before going home. I was doing Dilaudid, which just completely snowed me, and so they put me on tramadol. And tramadol's, in my experience, tramadol's like a lower, less heavy narcotic. But I tried it as a rescue medication today, and it didn't really work. Just the best thing right now is kind of sitting and relaxing. It's funny because the more painful area is my left side, which the doctor, the surgeon, said I had a crazy amount of scar tissue right underneath my spleen, connecting the spleen and the colon. And I'm wondering if just that area is just a little bit more angry today. Don't know where the scar tissue came from. Kind of interesting. But just kind of hanging out today with my pops and watching movies and getting up when I can, and managing the ostomy okay. There are some things that I feel like it's leaking, like itching. It's itching in this one particular spot, but it's not always consistent, so it's hard to know. And I don't have a whole lot of supply, so it's hard to know if it's a leak or not. It's not leaking out like crazy, but it is a spot. I get to see the wound ostomy nurses on Friday, and then hopefully drive back home on Saturday. Biggest thing right now is what we're doing is making sure I don't have any blood clots, so doing the blood thinners and making sure I'm doing short, frequent walks, eating a lot of protein, so healing, and then just learning my ostomy.